For more on the president-elect's remarks and the funding deal passed just after the deadline to avoid a government shutdown, I'm joined by Missouri Republican Congressman Eric Burlison. Congressman, welcome.
Good to be on.
Your reaction to what you heard from the president-elect there as you were waiting to come on and do this interview?
I am so excited, and I see so much hope in this new era of the United States. It's going to be the next golden age. I think we have an amazing opportunity, and we need it because we have been in dark times. We have seen wars break out all over the world. We've seen record inflation that people are suffering under, an open border, and in a complete lack of sanity trying to trans our children. This is the answer from the Democratic Party, and which is why they gave us a resounding win in November.
Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin gave President-elect Trump credit today for the funding package that held off a government shutdown. Let's play him.
Those that have voted for him across America know that President Trump is a negotiator because he's a very successful businessman. The president put he wanted debt limit on, but he negotiated all the fat that the Democrats put in there and still got a good bill. And so the success goes to President Trump, and I appreciate him acting like the president since our former president is already missing in action.
You were no on the bill. Was it a good bill, just not a great bill? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that the difficult problem is that whatever bill you're going to get passed has to get approval from Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. So the fact that Donald Trump stepped in and Elon Musk stepped in I give them credit, and I was excited to see it. They made a disastrous bill a little bit better, but at the end of the day, there's some people like me, and the vote that of the bill that happened that included the debt ceiling was never going to happen because you have to get wins from Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. And so for me, my district, I've never voted to raise the debt ceiling. That would have been a wasted vote.
Congressman, we're up against the clock a bit, but I want to ask you one last question. Some people are grumbling about House Speaker Mike Johnson. Do you think his future may be in jeopardy in the new Congress?
I think Mike Johnson had a very difficult task this last year. He had to navigate trying to get through Chuck Schumer and Joe Biden. I think that this next year, while it's going to be very difficult, I think he at least has 1 year of experience under his belt. And look, if Donald Trump is going to support Mike Johnson, then he is going to be the speaker. I think that he has this last week. The promising change or turn was when he started engaging members, bringing us into the fold, bringing us into some of the discussions and negotiations. Because look, when you have a tight majority, you've got to get early buy-in from the people who are elected, not pass bills that are basically written by your staff.
Congressman Eric Burlison of the great state of Missouri, thank you for waiting around to chat. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.